subscribe, please. Just click that watermark that's throughout the video on the bottom right. Welcome to Fastang 444. Previous game I lost a head-to-head not far from here, so I parked next to where a potential drop would be, angled in the direction where two other drops would be. And I thought I saw a drop in the direction of those greenhouses as the game started. I wasn't 100% sure, but there isn't a drop here, so I don't have much to lose. So let's move over here and hopefully start this game with a drop right at the beginning. And I can hear, in fact, some music that there is a drop right nearby, so I will just drive over to it and get this drop right at the beginning. As the game starts, I could see one ahead over in the direction of the pyramid strip, so I will go by this level 2 Porsche 911 Carrera in hopes of getting a higher level drop, but there are cars already over there. It looks like that they're getting that drop, so I will come back and begrudgingly take my level 2 911 Porsche Carrera. Looks like that car that took that drop was coming over to either look at this drop I just took or chasing me. So I will go over this direction. I don't see any cars on the mini map over here, so doesn't look to be quite as busy with all the cars trying to get into head-to-heads right at the beginning. So let's head over this direction and try not driving into any more trees, but I got another one in, probably not done. And once I get over to, yeah, that vehicle's definitely chasing me. Once I get over to about here, I can see the arena wall, so I know that the final arena is going to be on the east coast. Sometimes there are some drops over around this farmer field and at the hacienda that is this direction. Okay, and I see on the mini-map that I could take the road that goes through the tunnels across the suspension bridge and get into where the next arena will be on the southern portion of the map within the next arena. So let's see if I can find a drop along the way. A drop ahead, and most likely it's going to be something faster than a level 2, and it is a level 5 Bronco R, so this was a good journey to find a higher level drop than what I had. I'll speed this next part up where I am trying to get inside of where the next arena will be before the arena shrinks, looking at drops along the way. You can see the waterfalls on the right there, so you can tell where I'm at if you know that this leads over to Atlantis de Tula. And finally I see a car on the mini-map, and I am going to chase them and try and engage in a head-to-head with them. If I can catch them, they're being a little evasive. looks like they ran into something there. So I am going to circle around, try and get on the far side of them, away from where a head-to-head would lead, and then draw them away. I call this the lead away. I'm leading them away from the direction the head-to-head would lead. And that worked. They started coming back towards me, and off we go. These are actually two fairly closely matched level 5s. They're pretty close in how they handle off-road speeds, but I think the Bronco R has a higher top speed possibly. But regardless, I have the lead on them, so even if they're closely matched, I should be able to win this. And I'm going right of this intersection. You can see all the buildings there on the left. Glancing at drops along the way, of course. If it was a higher drop, I could try and come back to it when this head-to-head is completed. I just need to get through these trees here. So far, so good. Narrowly missing. I find just slow down a little bit, and you're more apt to get through them without hitting them. And they're right there in the trees. We'll get into a level 6 here. Let's see what is offered. Alright, great. The Porsche 959 Rally Raid. My favorite level 6. As far as a road vehicle, I prefer the Audi RS7, but this is my favorite off-road. One of my subscribers pointed out that they thought the Audi RS7 was better off-road. I don't know, it may be just a personal preference, but my experience has been I like this off-road. So let's drive around the perimeter, see if any drops are over here. But ultimately, if I could catch someone in a head-to-head going the wrong direction possibly, get into a level 7, or possibly beat a higher level car. So let's get over here and engage. It's getting late in the game, and I am in a level 6. All this driving around away from everyone has left me behind in the game. Alright, we have here, there's a car coming up behind me, and they're going to have the momentum. That head-to-head would most likely lead on that road. So let's see if I can't lead them away. And I am. And turn around on them. What are they in? Oh, they're in a MG Metro that is really quick at accelerating off-road, but it has a lower top speed. It is a great vehicle in short head-to-heads. So let's do the lead away. I'm trying to get them to come over towards me on this road. They're right there. It looks like they stopped on that road. Let's see if I can get by them with momentum. They do. They parked. What were they thinking? That was bad positioning on their part. I am going to be able to beat them. And let's see what I am offered here. If I am offered a Mercedes-Benz AMG GT that has near level 10 speeds, I'm going to take that. I'm not, so I am going to take the MG Metro. And now I have to get into another head-to-head. How many drivers are left? There's 8 drivers left. This is a scramble to try and get into another head-to-head here. Let's go over towards these cars and see if I can't get on the other side of them. At this point, I just need to get on the road and start heading on this road full speed. And there's a car here. Let's see if I can get them in a head-to-head. Oh, and there's one heading the wrong direction. I don't want that one. Oh, wow. That wound up being a Hoonigan Group A. Another case of bad positioning. Wow. And they're going off-road. They're trying to straight line it because they know they are behind. They're not going to come back from that. I'll be able to take this Hoonigan Group A right before the final showdown. Wow. That is amazing. 2 higher level cars back to back I beat. And I'm using this Hoonigan Group A in the final showdown. There's someone parked over on that road that is trying to snipe people, completing head-to-head, so it's good I went off into the woods. Look at them there. I'll go over when there isn't enough time to complete a head-to-head and challenge them to a head-to-head, see if they don't go running and put themselves out of position here. Let's try that. And they don't fall for it. And based off of where they were parked, their positioning, I didn't think they would. I'll insert these 2 maps within here and explain why I'm doing that. One, this map shows you exactly where I'm located on the map at this bend in the road. And the second map shows this is Arena 4. The range of time to leave is 26 to 29 seconds. And because of the bends in the road, this final arena from this location takes the greatest amount of time. I will leave it 30 seconds. And when the announcer is done saying, get ready for the final showdown begins in 30 seconds, it's actually 25 seconds. So I will have to leave in the middle of his announcement, like I said, at that 30-second mark.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
Did not appear as though that Lamborghini Centenario left yet, so they will be late on their exit. Then I come upon a Brocky that is parked as well, so I am up against 2 level 10s that are not even attempting to try and time their exits. I thought I might be early, so I just maintained my speed through here.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
Looks like the finish is very close to the expressway. It may be just north of the expressway, west of Horizon Street, seen as a common finish point. Okay, the finish is right where I thought it might be, just north of the expressway, west of Horizon Street scene. So when I get really close, I will just cut over to the direction of the finish and try not hit anything. There are some buildings around here. Oh wow, great, I jumped right to the finish point. What a great game, what a great win.
Winner! Welcome to the Illuminati!
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And thanks for all the support I've had. And if you haven't subscribed yet, just click that link on the bottom right. Thanks.